Uh, Time for some predictions. UFC Vegas 13 beat the Teixeira uh, Santos card. I've got like three predictions I'm gonna do for this. The only reason for three is because they're fighters that I'm relatively familiar with their skill set, and I'm gonna start this one with Claudia Gadelha versus Jan Xionan. I probably butchered that name. Uh, Forgive me if I did. But let's look at their skill set. So Gadelha, always known for her jiu-jitsu, has pretty good with the takedowns. She's got an explosive double leg. Um, but she can also ride someone, get heavy on someone, take an angle with the body when she has a body clinch, like double underhooks, gets a body clinch, takes an angle, traps a leg, and uh, drags him down. I'll just say Jan for the other girl. You know, she it, I, she looks from what I've seen of her. I'm pretty sure she's like a national of China. So more than likely she's from that Sonda background. And what we've seen from Sonda fighters like Zhang Weili or Weili Zhang, I, I probably butchered that name too. But what we've seen from them is that they're pretty well rounded, and like this girl has her footwork's not like Weili's. It's not as good as Weili's, but compared to a lot of girls, she has pretty good footwork at that weight class. Um, she seems to be a little bit more, a little bit well rounded, just like not at the same level as Wei Li, but you know, uh, compared to most of the fighters in that class, uh, I would say yeah, she's pretty well rounded. But in this matchup, she's a striker. It's like anyone who fights Claudia Gadelha that doesn't have that doesn't have a strong wrestling background or grappling background, they're a striker. Well, actually, if you don't have a strong grappling background, when you fight Claudia Gadelha, you're a striker. So this one's essentially a striker versus grappler matchup. And for Claudia, it all comes down to can she get the takedown? And then obviously for this girl, it's how good is her takedown defense? And as far as the striking, I mean, she's going to be able to land. Like she has an amazing lead leg side kick. She like hits everybody in the head with it. Jan, she kicks everybody in the head with that side kick. But it's gonna be hard to. Well, I was about to say it's gonna be hard to hit someone in the head when they're diving at your legs, but not quite. You know, you got knees, you got uppercuts. But I think the takedown threat is going to be so much of a factor that she's going to be worried about takedowns more than likely from Gadelha. And like I said, the question for Gadelha is can she get the takedown? And the fact that she was able to get takedowns against the best anti wrestler in the division, you know, Joanna. Well, when she was fighting anyway. She was able to take her down a few times in their second fight when she was champ. I think the fact that she was able to do that, and it was, also because she was the ring general, at least in the early rounds. For sure in the first round, she was the ring general, and it's probably because she caught and hurt Joanna at the start of the fight in the rematch. So that probably played a factor there, but uh, you know, she has the. Can she take anyone else down? Apart from maybe, Tatiana Suarez, I'd say yes. Or, and then other than that, probably, she probably couldn't take down Rose because she couldn't catch Rose. She'd have to take that lead leg out of Rose. But I think she'll be able to get the takedown here. And if she can take this girl down, like I said, nobody wants, nobody should want to grapple with Gadelha in a mixed martial arts fight unless you're on that level. So I'm gonna say Gadelha, and like I said, this Yan girl, she seems well rounded, so maybe this fight goes a distance and it's just domination by Gadelha on the ground. Just able to take her down, hold her down, beat her up a little bit, maybe pass guard a couple of times. Maybe this chick's able to regard. If she's not able to regard within like a minute or so of Gadelha passing, I think it's more and more likely Gadelha softens her up, and then maybe in round 2 or round 3 she gets a submission. And that is my prediction on that fight. I'm going to do the co-main and main event in 2 separate videos. Let me know what you thought about my prediction of this fight in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And until next time, we'll see you.